Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a super useful one for you. A full beginner's guide to one of the most talked about crypto exchanges right now, Blofin. If you're tired of the whole KYC thing, or you just want a fast, lightweight trading experience, this is the video for you. Blofin is non-KYC, packed with features, and it's honestly one of the best options right now for spot, futures, and passive income tools, even if you're brand new to crypto. So why Blofin? Number 1, you don't need to submit KYC to start using it. That means no passport, no ID uploads, just an email and you're good to go. It's available to users worldwide, including in places where other platforms might block access. Number 2, Blofin offers up to $5,000 in sign-up bonuses, depending on how much you deposit and trade. And here's something cool. If you sign up with the link in our description, you'll also get 10% cash back on trading fees. More on that later. Alright, let's get your account set up real quick. Head over to Blofin using the link in the description below, and make sure, double-check that the referral is active when you land on the page. You want to see that little tag saying you're being invited by our channel. That's how you'll be guaranteed to get the 10% cash back on fees and also qualify for up to $5,000 in new user bonuses. Once you're there, just hit sign up in the top right. Enter your email address, create a strong password, and then they'll send you a code to verify your email. No ID uploads, no KYC, you're in within 2 minutes. Super smooth. Once you're in, this is what your Blofin dashboard will look like. It's super clean, easy to navigate. Even if you've never used a centralized exchange before, trust me, this layout is going to feel very familiar. Now this part is super important, especially if you're keeping real funds on the exchange. Let's lock down your account. Go to the top right, click your profile icon, and select Account and Security from the menu. The first thing you'll see is two-factor authentication, and you want to turn that on immediately. Grab your phone and download the Google Authenticator app. You'll find it on the App Store or Google Play. Once you've got it, scan the QR code on your screen. Make sure you save the backup key that's shown below the QR code. Write it down or store it in a password manager like 1Password. That way, if you ever lose your phone, you can recover access to your 2FA codes easily. A lot of people skip this and end up locked out. Don't be that guy. Once that's done, you'll be entering that code from your phone every time you log in or make withdrawals. Finally, for extra peace of mind, you can also set a phishing code. It's just a short word or phrase you choose, and it'll appear in every real Blofin email. You'll always know if an email is fake or legit. Let's go over how to deposit funds into Blofin. This is your first step before trading, and you want to get this part 100% right. From the dashboard, go to Assets, then hit Deposit. Search for USDT. It's the most versatile stablecoin on the platform. Blofin supports multiple networks, like ERC20, TRC20, BSC, and even Arbitrum or Polygon. Make sure you're selecting the same network your wallet is using, otherwise your funds could get lost. Once you've selected the right chain, copy your deposit address, head over to your wallet, whether that's Metamask, Rabby, or another exchange, and send the USDT over. After a few confirmations, your funds will arrive, usually within a couple of minutes. Here's something a lot of beginners miss. When your deposit lands, it shows up in your funding account. But to trade, you need to move it to your spot account. Blofin splits your balances between funding, spot, and futures to keep things clean. Click the transfer button next to your USDT balance. Select From, Funding, and To, Spot. Enter the amount or hit Max and confirm. It's instant. Your USDT is now available for spot trading. Alright, let's jump into spot trading and I'll walk you through everything step by step. We're going to look at how to place a trade, but more importantly, how to choose the right order type. Click on Spot in the top menu and open up BTC USDT. This is the trading interface. Don't worry if it looks a bit technical at first. It's actually pretty simple once you know what's what. On the left, you've got your price chart. On the right, this is your order book, where all the live buy and sell orders are. And over here on the right is where you'll actually place your trades. Now here's the first key decision you'll make. Do you want to use a market order or a limit order? So, market orders are super simple. You just enter how much USDT you want to spend and Blofin buys at the best available price right now. It fills instantly, no waiting. So if I put in 100 USDT here and hit buy, I get Bitcoin immediately. This is great for beginners because it's fast and easy, but the downside is you might get a slightly worse price, especially if the market's moving fast or liquidity is low. Now let's say you don't want to buy right away. You want to wait for a better price, like maybe if Bitcoin dips a little. That's when you use a limit order. You set the exact price you're willing to pay, like $1,000 below the current market. Then enter how much BTC you want and hit buy. The order goes into the system and waits. If the price comes down to your level, the trade fills automatically. Alright, now that we talked about limit and market orders, here's a quick pro tip if you want the best of both worlds. You can actually combine market and limit orders to get into a position smartly. Let's say you want to enter with $400. You could market buy 25% of that right now just to get your foot in the door. Then place 3 smaller limit orders below the current price in case the market dips and gives you a better deal. This way, you've got instant exposure, but you're also giving yourself room to average in at better prices if the chart pulls back. So just to recap, use a market order if you want to get in right away. Use a limit order if you want better pricing and you're okay to wait. You'll see your order down here in your order history, and your crypto balance will update in your wallet. Honestly, spot trading on Blofin is super clean and beginner friendly, perfect if you're just getting started. Alright, now let's get into futures trading, one of the most exciting and powerful features Blofin offers. Before you even try to place a trade, here's something super important. You need to transfer funds into your futures account first. Just like with spot trading, Blofin separates balances for funding, spot, and futures to keep things clean and secure. If your funds are still in your funding or spot wallet, click Transfer. Choose from spot or funding to USDTM in case you're transferring and trading with USDT, and enter the amount you want to use. Once that's done, you're ready to go. When you first open a futures pair, like BTC USDT, you'll notice a few differences from the spot layout. Up top, you'll see the leverage slider, and right below that, the margin mode toggle. Now listen, this is important. Use isolated mode if you're a beginner. It means you're only risking the exact amount in that trade, not your whole futures balance. If something goes wrong, you lose what's in the trade, and that's it. Cross mode, on the other hand, pulls margin from your full account. If the trade goes bad, it can liquidate your entire futures wallet. So yeah, start with isolated. Trust me. Let's break down what leverage actually means with a real-world example. Leverage means you're trading with borrowed funds. So 10-10 leverage lets you control $100,000 worth of BTC with just $10,000. Let's say you've got 10,000 USDT in your futures wallet. You select 10x leverage. That gives you the power to open a position worth 100,000 USDT. Now, if the price goes up just 1%, your position is worth 1,000 USDT more. That's a 10% profit on your original margin. But here's the flip side. If the price drops by 10%, that entire 10,000 USDT margin, gone, liquidated. So yeah, leverage is powerful, but it cuts both ways. This is why proper risk management is absolutely key. My advice? Stick to 2x or 3x in the beginning to learn and gain more experience. Now, remember how we talked about market and limit orders earlier? Just like in spot trading, you can choose between market and limit orders. The same logic applies here. Market is for getting in instantly. Limit lets you wait for a specific price. The only difference here is, now you're working with leverage, so timing and control matter even more. Before you confirm any trade, you'll want to set your stop loss and take profit. Your stop loss is the price where you say, okay, I'm wrong on this trade, I'm cutting my loss here. It protects you from emotional decision making. Your take profit is your target, the price where your position will close in profit automatically. Now let's go ahead and place a simple long trade using a limit order together. We'll set it just below the current market price, add a stop loss at -3%, and a take profit at +6%. This way, we're going for a clean 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. If we're right, we double the reward versus what we're risking. If we're wrong, we lose just 3%. Click Buy Long, and your trade is live. Once your position is open, you'll see it tracked in your dashboard. You can manually close it anytime or adjust your TP and SL if market conditions change. Once it hits your target or stop, Blofin automatically closes it, and the P&L updates in your futures balance. One more thing. The pro tip that I gave you before on spot entries also works really well in futures. You don't have to commit your whole position at once. In futures trading, a smart strategy is to combine market and limit orders. Enter 25% with a market order to get in right away, then set up a few limit orders below the current price to catch a dip. That way, you've got immediate exposure, and if the price retraces, you build a stronger average entry. This is something a lot of experienced traders do, especially during volatile markets. Now, if you're still getting the hang of futures, you might want to check out Blofin's copy trading feature. This lets you automatically mirror top-performing traders on the platform. Go to the copy trading tab, scroll through the leaderboard, and look at their ROI, win rate, and how consistent they are. When you find someone solid, click follow, choose how much you want to allocate, and from that point, your account will copy their trades in real time. It's a cool way to learn passively, but just like regular trading, there's still risk. Start small, monitor performance, and use it as a learning tool. Let's wrap things up with how to withdraw your funds. Head over to your wallet, click on Withdraw, and pick the token, usually USDT. Choose the correct network, and again, this is key. Make sure you're matching the right chain with your destination wallet. Paste the wallet address, could be Metamask, another CEX, or your cold wallet. Enter the amount and hit Confirm. If you've got 2FA and withdrawal whitelist enabled, you'll confirm with a code. Most withdrawals process fast, especially on chains like Arbitrum or TRC20. So that's your complete beginner guide to using Blofin, from setup to advanced trades. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure you use our exclusive link in the description below. You'll get 10% cash back on your trading fees, and you could qualify for up to $5,000 in welcome bonuses as a new user. It also supports the channel, so huge thanks if you use our link. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if there's something else you'd like to learn. If you found that helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.